In this video, we're going to show you how to use the visual bookmark feature. In many applications, when you want to make changes, but you want to be able to go back and say undo those changes, oftentimes you use a edit menu where you have undo, redo. The problem with that is that it's really hard to know exactly what changes you've made after you've made a number of changes and whether or not you want to undo them or redo them and so forth. It can get a little confusing after a while. So the EZGUI designer uses a different approach, which we think may improve your productivity, and it's called a visual bookmark. Well, how does it work? Well, I'm going to close this form here. I'm going to load it back in. When you first load in a form and display it, the designer automatically takes a snapshot of that form and the way it looks. You can go up to this drop-down box, select bookmark, and you'll see an image of that form and exactly how it looks. Well, what we can do is we can use the bookmark feature to make progressive changes in our form and then basically move back and forth between a variety of bookmarks until we find what we want. So let's see how this works. For example, we want to change our form a little bit, and we just want to change the sizes of our controls. So we turn around and we drag a few controls over here. We're going to make this one a little bit bigger here. And then we're going to select it. Make all the controls the same size. And okay, there's our new form. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to click the Save New Bookmark icon on the main toolbar. And now when we go to our Select Bookmark drop-down list, you'll notice we have two different bookmarks now. The original look and feel of the form and then our modified one. Well, let's turn around and say we want to make some other changes. We want to make all the controls owner draw, so we're going to change it again. I'm going to select a number of controls, Control Alt key down and double click, and we're just going to give them all a color, and we're all going to make them a nice little green color here. And so we want color, and now they're all 3D owner draw buttons. We're going to make another bookmark. When we go over to our visual bookmarker, you'll notice there's a copy of the form there. But what happens if we want to go back to a previous bookmark? It's easy, you just select it. I'm not sure I like that one. How about this one? No. How about this one? Oh, I'm not sure if I like that one either. Well, let me see how it works in test mode when I test it. So I can go into test mode. Okay, that's how it's going to look in test mode. And let's go to a previous bookmark and see how that one works in test mode. Okay. And we'll go to another previous bookmark and test that one. Okay. Well, I think I like the second one. I like the bigger buttons centered. I think that's the one I'm going to go with. So when I close the form, that's what will be saved. So now when I go back to the form, that's what I get. Now you'll notice that the bookmarks are all cleared. So every time you close a form, it clears all the bookmarks, resets them. The beauty of this is you get a visual look of what your form looked like when you made changes to it. And they're numbered, so that helps you to be able to keep track of them. And you can have up to 200 visual bookmarks. Now remember, that saves every aspect of the form. The control positions or properties, the form's property, everything. And so it allows you to quickly work in different scenarios until you get the one you want, even to run them in test mode until you finally get what you like. Doesn't that sound a lot easier to use and a lot more efficient than the old-fashioned undo, redo? We think this new visual bookmark is one of the outstanding features of our new visual designer, and we're sure many of our customers will enjoy working with this new feature.